On my organization, we have a channel for one specific topic. Let's say, for example, we have a channel for all that has to do with new projects. And we would like that people go to that channel and request to be able to create a new project, for example. How can we do that nobody needs to monitor the channel and it automatically pops up different options on the chat based on what people say? Or in other words, how can we make a channel answer automatically based on keywords? Let me show you. As I was explaining to you before, we have the option that people can come to a specific channel to request things and automatically get an answer. That answer can trigger different things. Just let me show you how it works. We would come here to whatever channel and just post. Hey, I would like to make some tests, for example. And we post this. And automatically we get this pop-up. This pop-up is basically a poll, and we say I want choose to, and we submit it, and it replies with our choice to. What you see here, this pop-up, it's what it's called an adaptive card, and basically what it does is you create a completely customized card that can show information and that can also pick up information. Let me show you the Power Automation on the backend that will tell you how to do this. The first thing to have in mind is our trigger. Our trigger will be this one, when a keyword are mentioned. We need to put which the keyword that we're looking for. In this case it was test. That's why I make the change from a test to some tests. Then we need to pick up a channel. It can also be in a group chat. I recommend channels because it's a little bit more centralized, but just in case, it's up to you. You need to pick up inside the channel where exactly you want it, because you could have multiple channels inside one team. And in which team do you want it? Once you have this, the next step is to post the adaptive card. And the adaptive card is that pop-up. So we're going to select how we want to post that. We can be a Power Virtual Agent, it can be a Flowbot, that's up to us. Then we post it in the channel. Important. We also need to pick up which channel. It's the same channel where the keyword was mentioned, and also in which channel inside that team. In which team and in which channel. Okay, and then we can always have a message after that. Now, you're probably asking yourself, there's a lot of code here, there's a lot of message in the middle. All of this is the adaptive card. This is code that you can get directly from Microsoft, and you can even customize it to your needs. So instead of showing a poll, you want to show a drop-down menu, or you want to show a field where people can input some information. Any of those things you can get directly from Microsoft. For that, what you have to look for in Google directly, you can look for adaptive cards like this, and you'll see directly it's this adaptivecards.io. This is a website from Microsoft directly, and you go to the designer here on top, and inside the designer you can drag and drop all that you want. So if you want to change this and get a container here, remove some parts, you can modify exactly what you would need here. You have different elements like images, text, you can get media, you can set up actions like triggers for flows. You can input text, input dates, time, input numbers, choices, toggles. All of those options you can modify. You can modify the colors. You can also check how it looks in Teams, for example. This is how it would look in Teams with the different themes that they have in Teams. If you want to see it in desktop or in phone or in a tablet, all the options that you may like to play around with, you'll have it. The point here is that you have to create the body of what you would like that pop-up to be. And then you will come at the bottom part here and you have all of this text. All of this code here is basically what you have to copy. You just come here, copy this, and paste it on this section here, on the message section. And that's about it. Don't copy the one on the side. It will have data, it will have sample data so that you see how it looks like. Copy this one that is card payload editor. Okay, now once you paste it here, you will see that you have all your text. This will be all you need to do. The rest, it's already done. You can change this flow any manner that you want. If you want that based on the message from the adaptive card, you can trigger a message. That's what I was doing here. I was doing it that I get the body of what has been answered on the adaptive card, but you could also trigger an email. You could create tasks for someone depend on the selection. So if you have to give some permissions to people, you can be like, hey, if people select this option, they will create a task for someone else in this specific team to provide access to that person. Or if they select this other option, it will create it for another person in another team to also give them access. All those options are there. The key part is this adaptive card where you can basically modify to what are your needs. I hope that was helpful.